Hello friends, welcome to Student Support UK and this is Sukhi. Today's topic is CAS, CAS, which stands for the Confirmation of Acceptance for Studies in the UK. So in this video we'll cover what is CAS. I'm sure you all know about what CAS is all about, but we'll give you a very quick introduction and we'll talk about when you will receive your CAS, and if you haven't received it, what might be the reason you're not receiving it, and then some recommendation at the end. Let's get started. So CAS is basically the Confirmation of Acceptance for Studies, which is called CAS, and this is an electronic document issued by the universities to all the students to make your application for the Tier 4 General Student Visa. And you will only need a CAS number to put on your visa application form if you're applying from outside UK, and that you will see on your CAS letter, which you will receive in your email. When you should expect your CAS is basically the last step before you make your application for your visa. So how you will get the CAS is if you have accepted your offer. So offer has two different steps. So the first, you make a conditional offer, which may ask you like some maybe the different IELTS or some more documentations. So once you fulfill your conditions, then you will get unconditional offer letter. When you will receive your CAS is basically the last step before you're making your application, making your visa application. So the first step will be you will receive unconditional or conditional offer letter. If it's a conditional offer letter, you need to make all your conditional fulfilled, and once your condition are fulfilled, then you will receive an unconditional offer letter, and unconditional offer letter give you the information if you're required to make your deposit or not, and if you have to make your deposit, so make sure you make your deposit as well. And that's where when you make your deposit and you meet all your conditions, and then they will issue your CAS letter. Your CAS is only valid for 6 months, which means if you're applying for September next year, so you should expect your CAS to be arrived about end of March or April, like around that time, if you fulfill all the conditions. So some students are still waiting for their CAS even though they have fulfilled all the conditions. So see, the reason this is quite tricky at the moment here and I have been receiving so many emails. Students are complaining about we have submitted all the documents but haven't received the CAS yet. So the problem here is sometimes when you submit all your documents along with your IELTS, so some universities may miss something during the time they send you the offer letter, and they review all the documents before they send you the CAS. So if you miss any documentation, or if university miss something to review before, so they will get back to you and ask you to submit your IELTS again, or submitting all the documents, whatever the missing documents again to them. But however, if it's a case of IELTS, they will give you some time to appear in the exam again and submit your IELTS, and they will give you some extended time to join your course. Check your email address, what's email address in the record. If you change it, make sure that it's all up to date with the uni record as well. And if your course is going to be started within 6 months, you will receive it. If your course is starting, if you're applying for next year September, for example, so it's like way too far at the moment, so you won't receive your CAS letter until your comes into the 6 months bracket. So because the CAS is only available or valid for 6 months. Some delay from uni side as well, and the reason for that delay is there's so many different reasons, and I think this is something really I would like to discuss here, because there are so many issues, and I know it's quite burning issue at the moment. So basically what happened is, the September intake, there are so many students came really without IELTS and with IELTS as well, but not all the students um, actually happen to appear in the university. Some students actually just deposit their fees for their first quarter and they went to universities for a few days and then they disappeared. So there is a less appearance of students in the unis in the class. So so then our university is very concerned because the people has already abused tier 4 student visa. So now universities are very keen to ensure that only genuine students should allow to come to UK for higher studies. In order to ensure that they are conducting interviews with students, just to make sure they are genuine students as well. So make sure you're aware of your university, your course, your perhaps your course content as well, and then how you're gonna proceed in your career in future using this study and all. So if you know all about your contents and your course and your career aspirations, then that would be help you if you appear in an interview. Really would like to say here is, so if you are a genuine student, it's brilliant opportunity for you, and you make a best use of this opportunity and then complete your study. Once you complete your study here, you will be hired by by good organizations, and there are some criteria. You will not get paid less than that, so which that's a quite decent money. So if you complete your study and then you get some more skills from UK, you will definitely get hired. Every company in UK, they have some sort of graduate schemes, so they hired graduate skills and they will get you trained, give you industry experience and all that stuff. So it's so easy, in that way. If you complete your study and you are very honest and you make full efforts of in your studies, and then and you get some more skill, it's so easy, just to proceed in your career. But if you are not genuine student, and if you don't go to universities, you don't attend your lectures, don't complete your assessments yourself, then it will be very hard, because then you don't know what you've been studying and you will not get new skills and you will not get hired. You cannot complete crack the interviews. So then you will end up doing like some restaurant waiter job, or you can do some driving job. There's so many different jobs here, so you can make money but you will not get your career progression. So, and if you can do odd jobs, but you will not get any visa to stay further, and you can convert your tier 4 visa into tier 2 general visa, but that will only happen if if you are qualified, if your skill required in the UK and been hired by a company who has a good tier 4 tier 2 license. And there's so many companies here. I mean, it's not really difficult, but you need to be honest with yourself. um, and don't abuse tier 4 student visa, because if someone abuse it, it will be hard for other students to get the visa. It's already get harder basically. If you see, they have started conducting interviews. CAS has already been delayed, and some people have been asked questions at the by the visa officers in the universities. You might get some questions answered when you arrive here at the airport. So it's already getting harder now. So you need to be if you abuse it, it will stop again, because it's already started after 7 years. The post-study work permit started after 7 years. So yeah, I think you should make a best use of this opportunity and don't abuse it. So I hope you get the point I'm trying to make here. So I think that's all for this video. I hope you understand the point I'm trying to make here is, if you're waiting for your CAS, don't worry, you will get it. So if you get your CAS, and try to book your visa, get ready, and then come to UK. If you have any questions about this video, or about anything in study in the UK, any universities, accommodation, or even about your work and skills, which course you should go for, please get in touch. Leave comments below or send us an email, and we'll try our best to reply to your email as soon as possible. Thank you very much for your time to watch this video, and we'll see you very soon in the next video. Till then, take care, good luck, goodbye.